Fast fashion has exploded over the past decade. Many textiles are synthetic and dyes are harmful, putting undue stress on our environment. While a local artist is finding ways to be more sustainable, NewsWatch reporter Jillian Risberg has their story.
The trend now is for people to buy hundreds of garments a year and just wear them a few times and throw them away, and they're not well made, and the people who make them are not getting paid a lot. Wages are poor, the conditions are poor. What we wanted to highlight was some of the ways that people could make their wardrobes more sustainable, and there's a history of that.
According to fiber artist Tenley Shoemake, in the 1930s and 40s, when flour companies realized that women were making garments out of flour sacks and gunny sacks, they started putting prints on the fabric so it would make their product more attractive.
They would also hold fashion shows, and women would make these garments, and that persisted from the early 1900s up until the 50s and 60s, when paper bags became the way that flour and grain was sold.
Shoemake also recommends secondhand use of fabrics. She says you can get a lot of great stuff from a thrift store and give it new life. Some of the items in this exhibit are repurposed, torn apart, and remade. She says take better care of your clothes by laundering them less frequently, and that also keeps them out of the landfill.
This is an organic linen dress made by a woman in Philadelphia, and she gets this great linen and she hand dyes it with natural dyes, so it's sustainable. And instead of being a cut and sew garment that doesn't really fit anyone, it's made to measure. So it will last a long time, and it will biodegrade once it's thrown away.
It's all about honoring Earth Day, because if we don't preserve Mother Nature, there are negative consequences for all of us.
This exhibit and the fashion runway that we had as a fundraiser for the Democratic Women's Club, who believes in sustainable initiatives. We can do a little bit better job and be more conscious consumers and treat the earth with more respect.
At Greenbrier Visitor Center in Lewisburg, multimedia journalist Jillian Risberg for NewsWatch.